What's up, YouTube? It's Mecca the Int. Oh my gosh, what the blah. Blah, 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 blah. What's up, YouTube? It's Joy Boy Mecca here, and we are back with another video today. And today's topic, we're going to talk about why does this generation suck at love? Okay. And so the reason why I want to talk about this, because I've always wanted to talk about such a topic, because I feel like our generation is so just unfortunate with how we deal with love and how we reciprocate love. I think it's not very stable. I think it's very trashy and very kind of just, I don't know, just very, what's the word for it? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Very toxic. Yeah. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I see a lot of relationships now, especially on social media, places like Facebook, Twitter, and like Instagram, seeing like, a lot of couples. And most of these couples, they look happy. They look very happy. They have some couples, they have them just looking all lovey-dovey sometimes, and some of them have a lot of assets because they built a foundation for themselves to get to where they are today. But see, the problem with some of this stuff is that some people like to see that and then think that, okay, well, if this relationship is happy, and there's no issues, then that's the relationship that I want, and want a perfect relationship. See, the problem is that's not possible. People gotta understand that with relationships are different from everyone else's. There's no such thing as, for one, the perfect relationship. I don't care what anybody says. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. It doesn't exist. It can never exist. You guys are gonna argue. You're gonna fight. You're gonna cry. It's normal. It's natural because people have disagreements and couples have disagreements. But I feel like with this generation, people see that like if you don't have like this perfect relationship, then you're doing everything wrong. And a lot of let's talk about like the male aspect of what's going on with that. So like I feel like what a lot of men do is that they kind of blame women for a lot of things going on in this generation when it comes to love. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, do we know some F-boys? And I know some F-boys too, let's be honest here. I'm friends with some F-boys. But they they kind of just follow what their friends do, and like they'll get their heart broken. Let's say a female, right? Female is dating a guy for a long time, and then one day she just cheats on him. And then that guy gets upset, and then he's like, well, I'm just gonna think all women are crappy people, and just be, he'll be depressed, he'll be sad, and then just will be like, F woman, I'm gonna treat all women bad because one particular person treated me wrong, which is horrible. It's terrible, and I think it's stupid because you shouldn't base one interaction with, the whole female species thinking that they're just trashy and just, and then just cause harm to them and lead them on and do all these things, because it's stupid, it's toxic. It's just, no, that's not what we do in those kind of situations. That's not what you should do. But for like the female aspect too, I guess like what's wrong with that is that they want men to have all these standards, which is crazy, because I feel like everyone should have standards, right? Some standards should be high, and there should be a sense of like, okay, well, I want this for my relationship. That's what I think is going to work for me, and that's perfectly fine, right? But here's the problem, okay? So the girls, there'll be some girls and some guys, we'll get to that too. Or like girls, they'll be like, they want guys that are just only tall, or they just want guys that just only make six figures, which is okay, cool. Like you want someone that's stable, but bro, 6 figures, bro, like I don't really think it's necessary to just really go for someone's money like that. I feel like it's just, go for someone that can provide for you, but not 6 figures is kind of asking for too much. I mean, are you making those 6 figures? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just kind of just weird. I don't know. But yeah, and like, some guys, they have standards with women too. Like they want them to look a certain way, which I think is stupid too, because then, we have some men that look like, Shrek, or that are like asking to like, well, I want a girl with a big butt and big, chest or whatever. But bro, you're looking like Shrek, and you think you're just gonna, like, how, like, you're wanting try to like be super specific and want all these things when you look like that. Like, bro, like, you know, you just gotta like be like for real here. Like, you just can't you can't really just be asking for these things when you don't look too shabby yourself. You know, like, I think it's both wrong on both genders. How they want very specific things, these unrealistic things. That's why I think it's a problem with our generation with love. It's just, we want these specific things, we want these specific features, and we're not looking at the heart. Everything's just, it's on a not on a, honestly, not just physical, but just like the outside the physical too, which is, you know, they want money, they want status, you know, they want the girl with that's popular, or they want the guy that has all this money. It's not the genuine sweet love that they had, you know, back in a couple decades ago, or stuff like, you know, when we didn't have social media, we didn't have all these things, and we didn't, you know, have an idea. We would never know about these things if we didn't have social media. So like, it's just, sorry, my throat is just really scratchy. But yeah, people gotta understand that, like, we come in a generation now where genuine love is just, it's getting hard to find nowadays now. You know, people are just, I don't want to say they're like savages and they're just heartless, but they don't understand true genuine love. They just see what they see on social media, and it corrupts relationship. And that's why I feel like our generation is not good with love, because it's just a continual, just, they see all these toxic things and they apply it to their relationship, and then they wonder why it's not working. Like, you know, like, for example, like girls, or I think, well, that, girls, what they see, like, I remember, like, girls will see, like, oh, like, a guy buying them, a guy would, no, sorry, I am, like, fucking this up, excuse my language. So a guy would, like, buy a girl flowers, like, say, like, let's just say, like, they did it, like, every day, right? And then they would expect their man to do that and buy flowers every day. Now, keep in mind that, like, buying flowers every day would be pretty expensive. Unless you got a $1,000,000,000 dollars. I mean, I don't really see that happening. I mean, if it was possible, you know, that's fine. That's, you know, nice and dandy and everything. But do you really need flowers every day? Maybe, like, you know, maybe like every couple weeks or something. Like, that'd be nice. I think that'd be really cool. But every day, come on. Like, it's just, no. Or, and then like, guys, they would see stuff with girls and have these, like, unrealistic bodies, and then they would want that, and then they just kind of narrow down what they want, and that makes it harder for them to come to the realization that, like, those aren't realistic things, or to really see in women to, you know, really go after. So it's just it's really confusing. I don't know. I just think it's really weird and confusing, but that's just me. But I guess really all I'm just trying to say is that our generation needs to take a step back from social media and really look on what's going on in our just in our world of love, and like how we can treat people, and just there's so many things outside of what we what this person has, and stop going to social media for everything to get a reference on how to be treated or how to look at a relationship. Your relationship is your relationship, not for the whole, you know, other world. It's yours, not mine, not his or hers. It's yours, you and your partners. So that's just something to keep in mind. But that's really all I have to say. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and hope you guys have a good day. Thank you. Peace out.